shit spewing out of the caster's mouth, because it is going to be bad every single time. March. Have a visual confirmation on move. Abs is sitting in the jungle as well. 1,400 gold towards that blink. These towers falling, really helping out the Shaker quite a bit. Not rushing the Blink Dagger either. He has Arcane Boots. He's picked them up a long time ago. Tower gold, pulling into the Shaker, impact him a lot. Helps Winter Wyvern out, obviously, but certainly not by as much as it helps the Shaker. Jabs is not really super safe right now. He's gonna hide in the trees. Tinker is teleporting in and just marching the wave down. Meantime, mid lane, Ice Plains engages the tower. Where is Mushi at? Got his Shadow Blade. Can he assassinate people by himself? Well, not when the Shadow Blade is already revealed. Ninja Boogie versus RR. That fight is going to go pretty well for the Puck until he tags in his partner. Night Stalker is here. They silence the Puck, but silence does not work against TP. TP out from RR will get the Winter Wyvern kill, and we'll get it safely.
Dire's top tower.
Big Thunder God's Wrath open the boost. If they were actually looking at Mushi, be able to spot out the Shadow Blade is really, really nice. Thunder God's Wrath in that scenario, your first inclination is not, oh, what does Mushi have? It's, oh, are we going to get this Winter Wyvern kill safely? But they were on the ball there. I don't know about the protection so far has been
Dire's top
decent
tower
around
is
the
under
map,
attack.
even before the
Dire's structures are fortified.
Blink Dagger at this point. Here comes some missiles. Here comes some little robots. A lot more missiles, actually. Tower will eventually still fall. Bottom lane, Ice fight once again with RR. Crippling Fear is available but not used, and they'll take down Luna elsewhere. Mushi will. James gonna arrive with the bail. Night Stalker's got a bail. I'm a poet. I don't even realize that I am one. Mushi with the wave. He's going to be a little bit off. He's double damage rune. He's going to push forward. Gets coiled. RR takes quite a bit of damage, but so does Mushi. He only has 5 stick charges right now, as they will take out RR with Ice. Mushi still on the run. But Moon is just sniping fools in the background, and we'll get a double kill. Was running around uncontested. Tinker coming out of nowhere with the chair. That's level 4 missiles for you. 3 lasers. At that point, Mushi, it was kind of just bait. Running around looking like a tasty kill. I mean, if they get the Vengeful Spirit, they're going to be happy. That is for sure. But you got to pay some respects to the Tinker. Got to get on him. And of course, the Luna getting jacked up somewhere over here by a double damage Vengeful Spirit is not where she wants to be. I mentioned earlier, Luna should most of the time be able to handle the Vengeful Spirit matchup as long as she has one hero in support or Manta style or something like that. When there's a double damage rune on the Vengeful Spirit, and when Vengeful Spirit's leading you by like 2k gold, that opposite doesn't apply. BKB is the next item pick for the Vengeful Spirit. You have Kaya on the picture. And sweet mana reductions.
Two is company.
Any mana
6 is around.
Doesn't look like there will be. That's fine. I don't think I've so far seen Kaya to get any extra value. Like an anti-mage or anything like that. It'll happen one day, I'm sure. It's going to blow the smoke onto the illusion, but an Echo Slam with the blink onto 2 is going to lock down James. He does get his ultimate off, which taking quite a bit of damage as well, but the curse there. Mushi now is going to get a little bit of chance to heal, but maybe not long enough. 15 stick charges will get Mushi a little bit more distance. Gabby's going to pop the Eclipse. It is going to be enough to kill off the Vengeful Spirit. Tinker, though, is on the battlefield. He's going to check out some extra missiles. One set, second set is going to miss. Jump forward, though. Stuck on the Gabby. With missiles coming in, they don't even need them. They'll take down the Luna in a full 5-man wipe. That curse just to buy time. Winter Wyvern giving the Vengeful Spirit just a little bit of extra sustain, and the fact that Tinker, again, is running around uncontested. A big problem for Execration. I mean, it's just a Tinker style. If you don't get heroes on top of that Tinker, you are going to be losing that fight. There's no two ways about it. The Vengeful Spirit, not having gone for a really tanky build, doesn't really matter, because she's a level 15 bench. 1400 HP without even having this Bullet Club. It does take quite a long time to grind through. Especially when you open a fight with a 2-man Echo Slam from an Earth Shaker. Certainly is quite nice. Hey, your was picked up first. It's like I am wrong. Keep the mouse over here for all you new guys out there. The change over the urn is, again, like really nice for your inventory slots. Like you do get really good efficiency there. The big deal though is you don't want to be like is down. Only for an Earth Spirit, not quite good enough, but here comes Lucy. He's running the wrong direction if he wants to live. He'll get torn to shreds. Jabs has found a Blink Dagger and a Fissure. He's gonna jump in for RR, but they'll switch places actually. And Jabs is gonna be on the losing end of that one. Mushi comes in, plays Puck. Now looking for Zeus. He's gonna swap himself out and end up dodging a lightning bolt. Not easy to do, guys. Trust me on that one. I don't know why you guys wouldn't trust me. Tinker teleporting in like that is a dream scenario for Execration. They don't have to do jack. They just have to sit there, and the Tinker is kind of feeding himself up on a silver platter. 17, this hero is top of the net worth card. Probably the highest level in the game. Easily is the highest level in the game with Mushi tied up. Actually, Mushi is ahead, so never mind. But is worth a hell of a lot. It's just the overconfidence syndrome. You see it with any hero that is just dominating the game. They will, most of the time, at a certain point, think that they're invulnerable and then just make plays with that assumption. But you gotta remember, you're only a 1400 health Tinker. You are far from invulnerable. As farmed as you may be, these are all offensive items. No extra durability on the Tinker, and that will be coming up a very long time now. Opting for Dagon, does have Ether Lens and Dagon in the quick buy. Mix in any of that tags, remove that full. Night Stalker going to work on the Earth Spirit. A lot of right clicks, though he doesn't have any Soul Vessel souls. Good creativity, Valve. I applaud you on that one. What do you call an item? What do you call the ability of something called a Soul Vessel? Well, I just call it Soul Release. Brilliant, Johnson. You're hired. It's almost as great as Veil. You guys know what Veil's called? It's called Magic Weakness. Come on, Valve. Get your
Radiant's
shit together.
top tower is under
Not
attack.
okay. That is not okay at all. BKB on Mushi. They do have quite a bit of Roche taking power with this Vengeful Spirit, but not really anyone else really wants to be in that Roche. Swap back onto Gabby. He does not want to be here. Mana for Eclipse, there is not enough. They'll just beat him down. Mushi with the Massive Mana is going to go to James. We'll get a double Echo Slam. Will stun up the Puck. Ice Path is going to give RR a little extra time here. Won't really do anything else, though. Spirit will snap the coil, which was, I'm sure, totally intentional for Mushi. But they will take down two heroes without the Tinker. Just the BKB safety.
Radiant's middle tower is
Spirit.
under
Moon in the
attack.
meantime is pushing tier 1. Tinker doesn't push worth a damn, but hey, it's free, he'll get it. Ice, wrapping around,
Radiant's
giving
top
them that
tower
vision.
is under attack.
Is under vision himself.
Radiant structures are
Seeing the Night Stalker and doing something about it, just a good thing. Sure.
Radiant's
Will
middle
fall
tower
on the mid
has
lane
fallen.
and probably the top lane as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Luna does now have a BKB of her own. BKB and Eclipse, she can very easily turn those situations around, but there's a swap here for Mushi. Mushi's
Radiant's top tower
cautiously
is
right now.
fallen.
She doesn't really want to go too deep. These extra spawn heroes. Orb will be going out, Ninja Boogie, TP out of there, and everyone will make it home alive here for Mineski, pushing their lead now to 1800 on this 18 Vengeful Spirit.
Invisibility.
Probably just gonna go for all the damage you can get. And clearly she has enough damage to kill off Zeus, who admittedly isn't the most durable, but still being
Radiant
able to
are
just
scanning.
wander in confidently with or without BKB is a pretty good job. That's the job at this stage. He's this far ahead. He is well stayed. Raging Potato trying to look for that Tinker is gonna boulder smash him. Silence him as well. Where's the backup? There is no backup. Tinker's just dead. Run, Moon. Did you deny yourself to the dragons?
It's probably not a problem.
They got him. Finally they got him. 70 seconds, no buyback. Though the rest of Mineski have clearly shown themselves to be pretty damn powerful. Catch Ninja Boogie with the coil. He's gonna dodge silence. RR is actually stuck back there on that cliff side. They'll take that Raging Potato elsewhere. Ninja Boogie's gonna curse Zeus, try to make a break for it with the heal, but the dots are too much. Backup is coming in, but not quite fast enough. It will be a 1-for-1 as Kurt Spirit got jacked up by this gang squad. Tinker being down, Mineski are not going to be super antsy to make any sort of big plays. Definitely cannot go for Roche. You need that lane those lanes pushed out in your favor if you're going to be doing that, at least. I think, though, with Night Stalker being as tanky as he is, and with the Vengeful Spirit doing as much damage as she's doing, so with this extra damage now from the aura, I'm pretty sure they can just do it with 2 heroes. Mushi is spotted by a sentry. Swap back onto Lumic. No BKB in time to save himself from the ice path. Damn for Mushi, how big is it? Up against the shrine, it's not going to be good enough. Is now on the run. Mask of Madness, movement speed pretty high. It's going to be a +4 given chase until there as well. But here comes the backup. Moon's going to drop some pretty big bombs. As Veggie will get embraced. Stay for a little while longer. Still in the back fire though. Mushi is just refusing to go down thanks to the Glimmer. And will eventually be sniped out by the Zeus. RR. Various position actually orbs down to the south. Moon is giving chase. Yeah. The laser gets silenced out of it. Jump forward, Echo Slam onto the Zeus, just locking him down. Laser blast. They should right click him down, and they will. James is going to fall. RR snipe. Moon jumps in, does get the kill on the Tinker, but now needs some help, and here comes the help with the haste rune. It's Gabby out of the woodwork. First is gonna slow her down. Letting look for distance. Fissure jump in on the puck, dodges the enchant totem. Will blink out of there as well. ISSI still looking for a pretty cheesy kill here onto RR. Into Boogie as well. Oh, Splinter Blast! Read like a book, this puck, but the damage just isn't there. And it will be the Vengeful Spirits going a little bit too deep, kind of baiting her allies into a bad situation. Of course, Tinker was able to do quite a bit of damage, but this time, unlike the previous fights, was not able to keep his distance. Was just close enough, and that's not where you want to be as a Tinker. You want to be as far away as possible. Execration, that was a fight that did not have their Luna. Arrived really, really late. The haste rune was not hasty enough. That's really a shame. They did have an extra hero there. BKB Luna can seriously tear fools up. Or just, even no BKB, just press that Eclipse and you easily get some extra kills there. No one else on the Mineski side has any magic immunity. It really only is the Venge. Okay, well now, ISIS has a BKB. BKB is still an all-star here for Mushi, but only if he uses it in the context of his own team. He's going to Shadow Blade up the rest of Execration. Smoke. Their angles are there for Mushi. We'll have to wrap around a little bit more. But it does look like they may be thinking about trying to snipe a Tinker here. Arcane Rune, that's quite nice. For Puck or Luna. Or Zeus. Zeus is good too. Looking for that Tinker, very patient play, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
talents up, but their talents aren't really like super OP. They're nice, but they're not game breaking.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Doing their best to keep up in this game, but ooh, they're gonna go for Roche. It's gonna take quite a long time to actually get here, and yeah, they do have the damage for it.
Dire's bottom tower
really
is
hard.
under attack.
Nimbus isn't up just yet. Zeus, he did already use the Thunder God's Wrath, so they can't use the Scout. With the Massive Madness,
bottom tower is
for me
under
to tank
attack.
up. He does have the Medallion as well. This Roshan should be cleared out before this smoke arrives, especially if RR using the orb to clear the creep wave. Does have an Aghanim Scepter Dream Spoil. He is going to grab the Aegis, roll in though, onto the Earthshaker, gets kicked out of safety, but Moon's in a very safe spot right now as a Tinker. Do curse up the Earth Spirit, jump forward, Echo Slam will crush the puck. Now hunting forward for more. Moon's going to start firing out those missiles. Mushi on the hunt for a Raging Potato, will get obliterated by the magic missile damage. Now Lumic in their sights, not escape the Night Stalker. I'm sorry, Jafiro, you're just dead. Zapped down by the Dagon. That will be a 3-for-1. Earthshaker, yeah, got initiated upon pretty hard, but still was able to get that Echo Slam off. But again, it's the fact that Moon, I think, literally took no damage in that fight. That makes the big difference there. Mushi also getting away with the BKB, with the Aegis,
Radiant's middle
still has
tower
BKB.
is under attack. Radiant
Not needed.
structures
Execration
are
mitigation.
fortified.
A little bit too heavy on a hero that doesn't matter quite enough. That Tinker. Moon's gonna get Nimbus. Really, really great anti-Tinker.
Radiant's middle tower has
But
fallen.
at this point, you gotta worry more about how you're gonna deal with the other 4 heroes than the Tinker split push. That's just a minor component of this game. Swap back on Gabby. He does not have a BKB. He does have a kick from Raging Potato, but it's not gonna do enough. Oh no, that is real bad. Mushi's gonna get quite a bit of extra juice back thanks to that Winter Wyvern heal. Still has that BKB even if she didn't. And with the Soul Vessel, well, Soul Release could have made a pretty silly heal there. Lumik, Laser Blast, Dagon Missile. Almost 100-0 on Mushi. Still just going for the tower in the meantime. Ice, charging forward. The Tinker is in a pretty precarious position right now as Ice going to pop BKB. Trying to chase everyone back, letting Mushi do the damage to structures. Tinker, though, is in a bad spot. Is going to get embraced. Magic damage is kind of stopped here on the Tinker. Not quite enough, but it will get the kill eventually. It gets frozen in place. Mushi with the BKB is still going for the racks the entire time. He has not hit a single hero. Now he's going to go in towards Raging Potato with a pretty heavy set of right clicks. Still get a kill there. Now on the way out, Age is still on Mushi. Looks like it may get popped here. Embrace for the Winter Wyvern. Yet Mushi, Magic Missile is going to go stick for the puck. The damage is huge, and it will be enough to drop the puck really low. Not quite enough to get your kill though. With the Embrace, it's still going to hold on to the Aegis though. Nimbus now up in the skies. Mushi gets bolted a couple times and will lose that first life. Her first life, and now here comes the pissed off Ghost. No way. Is it actually going to do something? No, it won't. Mushi should be able to back off and survive, but the damage has been done. Execration are able to get quite a few kills off of that because Mineski aren't really looking for a fight. They're just looking for the racks. They do get away with it. That was a really weird play for Tinker to go up on the high ground like that. As Tinker, that's like the last thing you really want to be doing. But you know what? Anything for the cause, for the greater good. Mushi is still absolutely almost is at that level 25 mark as the Vengeful Spirit. Magic Immunity, there's only one Magic Immunity tool on the other end. 400 damage is pretty ridiculous. Hey, nothing like a Laguna Blade on a 10-second cooldown, am I right? This Luna is having a really rough game. Despite her farm, it doesn't ever really feel like the Eclipse and BKB is being used at the same time in a team fight. Always being isolated and picked off first thing. Oh, hello, that's a new item. Not Sacred Relic, what he's building into. Nullifier on Luna on Earth's... Oh, God, that is so good here. Oh, man, I mean, everyone, when they saw Nullifier, was like, yeah, it's a good item, but it's very situational. Muting the enemies doesn't really do anything versus Zeus, nor Jakiro, but it destroys the Luna.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
It destroys the puck also. Oh man, that's good call by Ice. First time
Radiant's
seeing
bottom shrine has fallen.
Show me some nullification. And Valve, it better have an absolute sick activated ability name. Nullify. Okay, well, I can't really say anything bad about that one now, can I? It's pretty straightforward. I mean, the nullifier, what does it do? Guys, it nullifies. Yeah, turns out that's how it works. Four heroes pushing down towards bot lane. Two of them being invis capable. Tinker, of course, can travel in. Notice. What was that second set?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Massive man is taking a lot of damage. Needs some help. The magic damage is too much. Mushi. This massive madness berserk didn't even kill him there. The fact that he just wandered in by himself. For a curse on the back line. Tinker. Any favor. The Boogie is stunned up. Will keep the Luna out of this fight with the curse. Try to fly away with the Glimmer Cape. There is also a pipe here on someone. How is that pipe on the runner? Actually, they're gonna jump out the Tinker who jumped in first. Tinker, why are you doing this? Why are you breaking my heart? That is not cool. They're gonna bolt him down as well, and so far very little damage being done. Ninja Boogie gets Force Staff closer as Lumik uses it offensively onto this Winter Wyvern. Now surrounded, they can't do them any favors there. Ninja Boogie for sure is gonna fall now, looking for the Earthshaker now. As RR with right click will not have the true sight. The bolt is gonna give them another flash of vision. There's a gem though on the puck. Never mind, able to snipe it from the Ice Stalker. No, there's just a gem. They just bought a gem for the puck. That's a 4 kill as Mineski get only the Earth Spirit. And that is just a textbook example of what not to do when you're pushing the high ground. Because Vengeful Spirit just literally suicided. The bolt stuns from the Nimbus. That kind of just destroyed the Vengeful Spirit there. And they don't have a ton of stuns, but just between the Earth Spirit and the Zeus, I mean, that one seems like it was just enough. Tinker blinking in afterwards, after having lost your Vengeful Spirit, Guys. You don't want to do that. That is not a good idea. That was Execration finding a free opportunity on Mineski as they quite greedily try to push up high ground without any backup. If you have an Aegis Cheese, which should be coming up pretty soon, a minute at least, then yeah, go for that. But with no extra backup, they don't have... Well, I mean, they have a swap save, I guess, but they don't have any save for Mushi. Again, this is not a game where Embrace is really going to do all that much. Gives you a little bit extra health regen, but outside of that, like, you're just taking so much magic damage. Even a Glimmer Cape and Pipe on the Winter Wyvern is just not enough. You need, like, an Oracle if you're gonna actually survive that type of magic damage. Mineski drop a really big fight there. The Nullifier is up, plus they have a BKB on the Tinker. Big items to have. You get a little bit of a breath of life. Still being a racks down, not a really huge issue. Having a Luna on their side, she can deal with super creeps like nobody's business. Of course, can split push these other lanes with her illusions as well. Pretty easy for her to do. Just kind of hunting for this Luna. I think they're ever going to find her. This Winter Wyvern is actually extraordinarily farmed. Of course, all the towers being dropped. Roshan in their favor as well. Certainly doesn't hurt. And then he goes to his health. Pretty darn good. Going for pure magic immunity. Unfortunately, at this point, pretty much popped out as far as helping their allies is concerned. What could get next for Winter Wyvern? I mean, you can just upgrade this to the Solar Crest. Yourself kind of item slot efficient. A little bit of harassment here from Moon. He is pushing forward right now under cover of Invis. Find Lumic in the trees. Little magic missile, the Jakiro force tap forward and just destroy it. He got the fiercest spell immunity, moving on to the Luna. That BKB still is enough to kill off the Jakiro. That's for damn sure. Now shifting down towards the bottom lane. James, there's no swap range. It's gonna be close. Gets the swap back. Mushi though almost gets force tapped into the fountain. Night Stalker's gonna go to town onto the Zeus. The Nimbus is up in the sky, and Night Stalker will stun himself up against that Ag's coil. Meantime, Mushi is hunting for Earth Spirit. Can't quite find him. Vessel onto the Zeus with the soul release of the missiles. Should be enough to take him down. Gets nullified just for shits and giggles. And I think that that actually didn't do anything, but sure, why not? Two heroes down, the rest of Mineski. Not really with the wealth of mana. Mushi in particular. Level 25, man. It's time to get some clarities, right? That's about that time. And this is still holding for right now.
Radiant's bottom
lane is pushing in.
Under attack.
From Mineski, though. It'll just go for Roche. That's a much easier objective for them to take. Not enough mana for a swap. Probably means you're not going to get away with the fight. Take a shrine on the way. To help that Roshan.
Top shrine has fallen.
Gift from the goddess.
No Zeus for 57 seconds. Should be a pretty free roll on this Roche. And Mushi doesn't have a lot of mana right now. Looks like he's going to opt to shrine up first.
Smart.
Being managed for those extra wave of terrors. I mean, that's still where a lot of the damage from the spirits comes from. There's the wave. There's got his armor. Ice is taking plus does a lot of damage. 49% bonus damage. You get 60 from the nullifier, 65.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Wait till they're at 45. God. It's like 100 damage. More like 80 damage. But still, that is a sick amount of damage from Mushi's talented aura. Insane. And Stalker very frequently falls behind in the right click. Pop Mushi. Man coil is there. He's gonna BKB swap. That's gonna stun him though. They still don't realize that there's an Aghanim Scepter on this bug. They can't kill him though because he has evasion. He has the Aegis. They'll take down the Jakiro, but now Mushi's BKB is down. Down to the low ground. Looks like this time they'll be able to save their Vengeful Spirit. It's very tornado. Trying to get some CC done. Not gonna happen. Here comes the broken combo. Spirit Vessel heal plus that heal from the Winter Wyvern Embrace. Suddenly Mushi's at full HP. That is value. Kira was sniped out. And by now, Mineski gotta know that, hey, this puck has had an Aghanim Scepter for like the past 10 minutes. You should probably not snap the coil. It's a really bad idea. We'll still set up for this bottom lane push. Side lane's being dealt with by the Tinker. Has picked up a full Dagon 5 by now. Item slot's starting to get a little bit crowded here for the Tinker. That's fine. Still the rearm changes. Still doing Nimbus onto the Spirit, taking a lot of damage. He gets glimmered. Big Potato's not gonna get burst down. Coil now onto 3. He still has Sages. They really want to cheese it out right now. Missile release is not gonna heal Bushi by enough with a beam. Could be dropped. And Aegis taken 3. That's a Vengeful Spirit down. 1 of her 2 lives. He's in backup. Nice gonna pop BKB. Coil being down. Opens the door quite wide here for Mineski to put in some chip damage onto his tower, but no extra safety. No more Aegis on the Vengeful Spirit. Not really sure if it's worth sticking around, although they'll lift up the puck and will be able to get on top of him with the Nullifier as well as the Magic Missile. Puck, what are you doing there, bro? Just gonna get obliterated out of his face. March. Now at the tower though with the Nimbus taking so much damage. It's gonna get 100-0 person again. Can they deal with Moon? He has a BKB up. Nullify Gabby, will split it off with Man Style. Ice has a little bit of trouble. Adrian's gonna put a little bit of cover with the Ice Path. Is gonna land, and with the dots on him, should be going down, and he will. A little bit of damage to Raging Potato with the Luna Illusions, but definitely not enough. Rolling forward, looking for more. Will maybe catch this Winter Wyvern. Another slow roll in. Lift up the Winter Wyvern. She is looking pretty screwed right now. Another Ice Path, and another kill. Mineski just can't push up this lane. Maybe it's time to like push top lane because this bottom lane situation is not working out for them. The Vengeful Spirit actually needs a heart. He's gonna go for Satanic, just any sort of huge bulk item, so that she doesn't get 100-0'd because she is just getting destroyed by the bolts of the Zeus. And normally magic damage, like, it kind of tends to fall off. But with Aghanim Scepter, with Magic Weakness, and now Kaya, Spell Amp, how much actually does he have? He has 18% Spell Amp. Yeah, with cooldowns such being all-time low here. So much magic damage. It does feel like Vengeful Spirit just needs a hood. Needs some flat percentage reduction there. The BKB is great, but it only lasts 5 seconds at this point. If you do have a hood, I think she probably survives there, and at least it's time to get the cheese. She's actually getting 100-0'd, and that is not a good situation for Revenge to be in. Handful of fights. Oh, they're gonna maybe find Ice here. They're gonna BKB. He'll nullify it. We'll get chase after the Ice Cream with Dual Scepter. He'll buy himself a little bit extra time to roll out one more time. God's Wrath and Decision. And he will roll out to safety because, you know, 4 seconds rolling boulder. Pretty good. Sometimes you gotta go fast. The Nullifier is pretty good in theory still, but Manta Style BKB on the Luna, you gotta make sure you actually nullify her like at melee range so that she can't get out of it. And you also have to get through the Lincoln Sphere. You know, Nullifier would stop a Lincoln Sphere if it is just cooling down, but it should still be blocked by a Lincoln.
Smart money.
Some weird mechanic here. You gotta make sure that someone else on your team is able to pop that sphere first. Such a situational item. Like all these point-click debuff items, Orchids, Bloodthorn, like they just are gonna have those problems up against Magic Medium items in general. Mineski are going to take my advice and go for top lane instead. They do see a Puck, so the Puck is going to see them. Fast Orb rolling through. Puck does have the 420 gold per minute. Never Dream Coil Rapid Fire. Feels bad, man. His build is pretty bad for it right now with his items, but I want to see it, man. Pretty much just lets you just super right-click into whoever's coil. Pretty sweet. She looking for the swap. You don't have an Aegis. only have a cheese. I'm not really sure if swapping away from your Glimmer Cape is really what you want to be doing right now. Super late game Ven. Super late game Tinker, yet still they're having trouble breaking this base. Have a very long range of chase to swap. Agent is looking to go and immediately he blinks out of there. Great reaction as they do drop the miss onto the Night Stalker. He has a BKB, so he should be fine for a little while longer. They'll take down the Ward. Pretty much it. Now roll forward. Coil onto 2. He does have maybe the chance to get a cheese. Oh, but gets kicked out of the coil. So it's snapped. He's stunned there the entire time and now pops the BKB. He'll absorb the Eclipse with it. Now looking for the puck. Will miss the magic missile as the Eclipse is being used. Chase after Ninja Boogie. I'm not sure if they really want to do that as the X-Slam goes off in the back line, hitting onto 3. But there's just not enough damage there. They'll take down the Zeus at the end as Venture Spirit is going to be released from all that CC. Now looking for the puck. Will grab the kill there as well. Electric Fisher will kill off the Jakiro. Chasing forward, looking for that Luna. Where she get off to the invasion. Will escape.
Imponderable.
But the saves are there, and the Echo Slam from Jabs coming back in.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I've had those in the past couple fights. Swap into an enchant totem, and Mushi's gonna eat his cheese this time. It's good for you. It's calcium. You take down additional heroes. Hero is down for 19, no buyback, but Moon's a little bit of trouble himself. Bam is not gonna do it. 29 seconds. The puck is gonna return to this fight. It's lifted up into the air, gonna dodge the nullify. Where is this Vengeful Spirit? He's coming in backwards. He's just out the puck. Trying to beat him down with the Night Stalker. They will almost have enough to do it, but they don't. Level 2 travels now as Moon is going to make a return, but he's not that durable. He's taking a lot of damage. He's permanent onto Gabby. Gabby does get the punch to the Luna as the Tinker does botch his combo. The right click from Mushi. This is gonna be enough. Turn around. The race is real. And the Luna is dead to the ghost. He's dead to the ghost, and Moon was there to jam the kill anyway. The only survivor here is the Tinker, who doesn't push at all. Does Venge have level 2 travels? No, she only has level 1, but there's a creep wave in the base. We're just gonna buy back 90 seconds, but she's up against the full force of Mineski with a swap to initiate. I don't think Luna can do this by herself. She needs someone else, but there is no one else. GG is called, and Mineski finally.
Radiant's middle tower.
Jump in for Raging Kota. Final act.